What a day looks like as a photographer for Oxford United. Now, I've covered the club photography for Oxford United on multiple different occasions now, and on a match day, there's a strict routine that I like to follow to make sure my workflow on the day is efficient and effective as it can be. Now, usually whether it's a home game or an away game, access to the media room will usually open about 3 hours before kickoff. I usually like to get there around 2 to 2.5 hours before kickoff, as you don't want to be sat there waiting without anything really happening. However, you want to be there early enough that you can capture enough pre-game action. So when I arrive, I'll get my media pass, I'll go up to the media room and I'll get all of my gear ready, make sure everything's cleaned out and ready to go. After this, I'll then grab my camera with the wide lens on and I'll go out and I'll get some pictures of fans pre-game outside of the stadium, in the club shop, etc, just to kind of build the atmosphere of my album and for the club on social media. Once I've done this, I'll go back up to the media office, plug my SD card into my laptop, get some of the photos off and send it through to the club if they want to use any of them for social media. Usually about this time, fans are starting to make their way into the ground, so I'll usually go down to the pitch, get some pictures of fans coming into the ground and just some stock photos of the ground, and then once again go up to the media room and make sure I send some of them over to the club. What I'll then do is I'll go back down to the pitch again, but this time without my cameras, and I'll just scout out where I want to sit throughout the game. If it's a home game, I usually already have an idea. However, if it's an away game, I'll scout out where I want to be sat, where the best angles may be, and where there might be some chances to get some more creative photos. Once we've also done this, we then get all of our stuff ready, get in the spot where we want to be sat for the warm-up. Once we've covered the warm-up, obviously then sending some photos off throughout the warm-up and after. Wait for the players to walk out, same again then, take photos of the walkout, send some photos over just after the walkout, and then throughout the game we're sending photos constantly to the media team to put out on socials right until half an hour after the game. After the game then, if it's a win, I'll usually stay seated at the pitch side, spin around, get some photos of the fans, as I'll usually be celebrating after a win. And then before I go, I'll send those off, go up to the media office, return my bib or anything that I need to return on the day, and then head home. A lot of people think that when you're photographing those EFL or those high standard football games, the day is really stressful and unstructured and just kind of hectic. However, this is not the case at all. It's as unchaotic and as structured as you kind of make it to be.